Okay, so what is the message from the dragons in this week's theme? Well, let me tell you. It is all about that this is a very, very special, transformative time at the moment. So maybe some of you are feeling it a little bit out of your head, a little bit too thinky, a little bit struggling with what's not working for you anymore. So things are changing as they have been. It's like coming into world through the birth canal. So things are changing. You will be operating in a different way. We are not to resist this. We are to go with the flow. And the dragons are here to help us understand exactly what is going on as us, the human, and how we can navigate through that. If things have stopped working for you as they did once work for you, and you're like going, it doesn't work for me anymore. This always worked for me. My business always worked for this way. I've never had to change anything. My life has always worked for me like this. It can be that the soul is throwing things in. This is what I've been told to call soul intervention. It's when we get kicked up the backside, things happen, people fall away, and jobs stop, relationships end, those kind of things, because we're being asked to do what we came here to do. So I believe that we all need, at our very foundational, a very foundational practice, which is at least meditating every single day. Daily meditation, but I mean, there are so many different levels of meditation. So if you have been meditating and you're thinking, it's not working, I don't really feel it working, I don't feel as great as I normally feel when I meditate, you need to up level. This needs to be coming through for you. Your capacity to expand is being limited by the quality and the variety and the level at which you meditate. In other words, the level that you are able to get out of your mind and get into a different state. You could be a therapist, you could be a healer, you could be a coach, a counselor, a food freak, a plant whisperer, a body whisperer, a horse or dog whisperer. You need to be meditating for your own good, not just for the good of, doing what you do as your skill. There is absolutely no point on God's green earth, which you chose to be here, to be a coach or trying to help other people if you are not expanding and using your capacity to heal others as well as heal yourself, and then help the others you are healing understand what's going on in their life, having a spiritual experience, letting them know that they are the creator of their own experience, and allowing them to be connected with them, with their soul, with the universe, being a conduit for the universal energy. If you're a coach and you're not doing this, stop it. You absolutely need to be doing this on this level. It is not dabbling anymore. We are here to do much more powerful things. So yeah, the dragons just go, stop it, stop dabbling. Get in there, really find your roots. Go in there, find out what you're here to do. So it's time, meaning that everything that you are being asked to do, that you are here for, is a guided practice. It is not something that you've learnt and you're going through the steps. It's not a practice that's been around forever, like emotional freedom technique, emotional code. It's like, how can you take that further? How can you, as you connect in with someone, how can you be guided and take that guidance further, ask further questions, be guided in a further way? This, if you're interested in this, is what we do in Manifest with the Dragons. We are understanding our own powers, and we are expanding and stretching those so that we can help more people in the universe to actually be connected to who they are. So this being the theme, to be more effective, to be more playful with the dragons, Bloom, Sovereign, Lunar Ray, they are all the manifesting dragons, helping you go through the dragon portal so that you are then a guide, being guided, so that you can then guide your clients into the Holy Grail, which is being connected to the universe, being connected to the dragons. So as we go forwards, this is what I wanted to share with you today. This is our goal. This is our task today. So let this come out to play with us. Let's see which card is going to be card number 1. So if you've picked a card today, or if you haven't picked a card, let me know on replay. Let me know what it is that you hear from the card and what action you are going to take. So we are asking for card number 1, with this being our theme. We came here at a specific time, this time, to be guided, not to take what's been gone before, read it from books and reiterate it, copy it, plagiarize it. We're here to be guided with unique, quality, effective energy that helps people move forward. Okay, so cards, why don't you put them flying out? There we go. We have our first card. Let's see who that is. Ceremony. Ceremony is the rainbow dragon. Ceremony is the rainbow dragon. Ceremony is the one that guides you under her wing into and through and out the other side into utopia, where you understand that everything that you are being faced with, everything that's going on in for your life right now, whatever it is, it's a reflection of you. It is you that is creating it. Ceremony is really, really powerful with making you see, look how far you've come, look what you've created. So ceremony is card number 1 today. And her number is number 52 from the Dragon deck of cards. So what we're going to do, we're going to read number 52 so that you get an insider's view, the insider scoop. Right, let go of the old programming. Let go of the survival mind and the primal responses that go with what you have been doing previously, and step into a more playful sense of intuitive flow. Ceremony. Let go of the old program, survival mind and primal responses, and go with a more playful sense of intuitive flow. If you happen to fall into obsessive thinking of what is missing or what you lack, and the stories and feelings of dread and doubt are running wild in your mind because nothing's working as it once was, remind yourself, it's just a phase. It will look brighter under a different coloured magnifying glass in the morning of a new day. These things and situations often show you exactly what you are currently ready to be clearing away and ready to drop from your old programming. From the lower vibrations of your reptilian brain, right in the back there, tiny little pea-sized reptilian brain, programmed for survival and to keep you safe. You are safe, you are protected by the dragons, there is nothing that you can do wrong. Let the dragons guide you forward. Dragons are spiritual guides. They are here to take over from angels because they are powerful. They are meant to be doing far different things to the dragons, very detailed, very specific. Remember to be grateful for whatever you are being shown as this experience that you are having, even if it's uncomfortable. This is all about your growing pains. So you will have growing pains. And I had some on Friday. I was like, oh, what is going on? And then it's like, I get it. I get it. This is just another level for me that I'm going through and being able to let go of. Ceremony, thank you very much for that beautiful message. The message does go on. It takes you deeper. And these are my Awaken with the Dragon cards. The task here with Ceremony is to let these feelings be felt by you. What is it that feels so uncomfortable? Remember the last thing that I just read there? From the lower vibrations and the reptilian brain, programmed for your survival mind to keep you safe. Now remember to be grateful for what you are being shown, the experience that you are having. Even if it's uncomfortable, you need only ask for help with your current dilemma and be gracious for whatever is provided. So your task there is to just feel what's going on, be aware of what's going on, and let that go. If you want to be able to be taught how to go in and feel what's going on rather than respond to what's going on, this is what we do in the Dragon Portal. And then if it's to do with your business, this is what we do in Manifest with the Dragons. That was card number 1. Let's take another shuffle and see what card number 2 is for this week's theme. This week's theme, very much to do with, if you're a coach or a healer, you are not to be doing it in the old way of doing things. It is time now for you to be guided. Allow yourself to be with your clients, to be connected with your clients, to connect it in with your ether, with your dragons, with your essence, and let the guidance come through rather than doing it by the book. We don't do anything by the book. So card number 2, Tara. Card number 16. Flip out of resistance. We all know whenever something gets ugly and uncomfortable, we resist it. We resist the hell out of it. We decide to keep on doing the same old, and we don't want to move further than doing that. This is Tara saying, it's okay, you're safe. Turn off the resistance, just flip the switch and look for what the outcome is that you want instead. So we're going to read card number 16 from Tara. Tara, the beautiful sea green dragon. If you've not heard me tell the story before, she came to me when I was on the beach and she interviewed me. She tasked me. You can now easily recognize that most things that pop up that you would normally treat as an emergency or another drama to deal with are merely a slight frustration, an inconvenience of how you wanted things to go for you. This is your soul intervening. The situation rises as if by magic to tempt you back into the old ways of reacting. Maybe to see if you can dance past this one this time and remain neutral and unaffected. Notice how you feel and see if your mind and body are not able to be a little bit calmer. Instantly, consciously, some difference and fresh perspective is needed. How can you see this with humour or the hidden dynamics of the situation for what it really, really is? Again, there is a lot more to this message. So her task for anyone who chose card number 2 this week is to be able to flip out of resistance and see what you have created. That is your job, to see what you've created. How on earth is this happening? What is the message here for me? That is how you flip out of resistance. You stop reacting and responding to what you're normally responding to, and you're looking at it from fresh eyes and a fresh perspective. Thank you very much, Tara. That is a very, very good reminder. We're moving on to card number 3 now. So if you are listening, if you've had this need to understand what the deeper journey is with the dragons that I do, this whole team of dragons takes you through the dragon portal, takes you to the edge of the rainbow of this world, of living in survival, and lets you just drop off the side of the earth, and you will be caught. You will always, 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 always be caught. There is always a safety net. There is always a safety net because you are not just a human, you are spirit. And you will be provided for and you will be safe. Okay, so card number 3 with this week's theme about no longer are you to follow the rules and follow the guidance, the learned, educated ways of healing, be that Reiki, be that nutrition, be that anything else. Allow yourself to be guided instead. Anything that's been written, anything that's out there already, it was okay for the person who wrote it, but your job, especially if you're healing and helping other people, is to get guidance for them. Let them have guidance, which is coming through from the supernova, which is coming through from the galaxies, from the cosmos, from God, from the dragons, and let them pick up on that guidance and see it and feel it themselves to know that it is real. No longer are we to be doing all the modalities that have been around forever. We are to be able to create and receive our own guidance. So, card number 3. Card number 3 is Utopia. Utopia, card number 60. Her message: tune into the ancient tribal way of witches, sorceresses, wizards, African witch doctors, and spiritual masters. They are being guided. If you go to a witch or a wizard, they would never say, oh yes, the book says, well, you know, remedy number 23 off the menu would be best for you. This medicine would be best for you. They are listening and they are reading your body. They are being guided. It is nothing about what they have learned because they didn't learn it. They feel into it and they understand it. So that is very much the message to do with Utopia. Let me find card number 60 for you and give you some answers of what is coming up with that, and just feel into that for yourself. Feel what the message is. Whatever your job is, whatever your true purpose is, whatever legacy you're leaving behind, let this be the message for you and the action that you are going to take. Slow right down. Turn off your analytical, vigilant mind and take a deep breath, and then another. Let that run from head to toe, as breathing this way brings your attention into your body. As you do, you will notice subtle sensations, knowings and insights. The sensations that inform you beyond what you see, hear, feel in this world from your physical body, where they reach into sensing through no time and space, where all things are possible to perceive. Past, present and future unite and now reach your body and your mind and your limitless awareness. There is another intricate world to perceive and listen to, and that is your guidance. Your guidance is coming in. So again, lots more to do with that card. But again, the message, if you've picked card number 3, is listen to your personal guidance. Have an experience of tapping into this world with Utopia. You are off the world as you know it. You are not of this world, and you are off this world. You will never land on this world ever again because you have guidance. Utopia, thank you so much for your message. Let's now go into card number 4, message number 4 for this week. So, again, creating the theme in our mind, the intention is, how can we be better coaches, healers, sensitive plant whisperers, by listening to our guidance? Please give us the action, please give us the help, and let us be empowered in the guidance state. If you run a business, if you are ready to let go of what you've learnt, everything that you've learnt, so that you can listen to your guidance and pass that on, rather than sticking with something that you've been trained and getting more and more and more tools, then Manifest with the Dragons is for you. We are taking deep dives. We are taking you further than you've ever been before. We are being mentored and we are allowing the guidance to flow through us. I'll teach you all the techniques that the dragons have shown me. And every single time we run this, it is a very personal journey. We get to find out exactly what it is. The techniques that are always new, always up to date. What is new with the world? What's new with you? What guidance is coming through? So card number 4, please. Okay. Bloom. Card number 4 for this week is Bloom. Bloom will be the one that will have you playing unapologetically, feeling very confident in this energy. She is unapologetic, and she has you in that unfuckable state. She's just like, you don't mess with me. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know I'm good. I know I'm here for a purpose. My work, my work purpose, my world purpose, the reason that I was born. So that is number 48, and we are going to be talking to Bloom, or rather, Bloom is going to be able to talk to us. Card number 48, and let's see what she has to say. Freedom to feel the free flow of life force energy in every cell, every movement, and every thought. Card number 48 from my little book of Awaken with the Dragons. Dee 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 dee. Right. Freedom. Freedom to feel the flow of life, force, energy in every cell, movement and thought. Bloom says, in a very playful, mischievous, rebellious way. It's interesting, this view you humans have of life, with all its variations and manifestations, and something that needs for solid, reliable foundations, with walls and boundaries and imposed limitations. It seems to need to be reliable to support you, and so your life looks as though it has become so still and serious and stagnant and smelly. It looks like you're hanging onto the sides of the swimming pool, when in real terms all life moves, grows, weaves, changes, flows, expands, loops and flourishes. If there's one thing that Bloom stood for when I met her, was she is unbonsaiable. She's unclippable. You are like the biggest, wildest, freest rhododendron camellia bush in the park that nobody dares take the clippers to and dares reshaping, because you are just beautiful as you are. So let's talk about swimming and dancing with life as a movement. The world around you is made of life force energy, and energy is a pulsing vibration, a frequency, a wave that moves constantly. The flow of life is movement, yet you are still sitting still in a low level meditation, at your desk, in your chair, waiting for inspiration. The world and all the energy around you and inside you has become static, still and stagnant, when the opposite is what is needed right now. Bloom wants to teach you, 1, meditate every single day, but dive into the deeper meditations, the ones that move when you're asked to empty your mind. Just observe and let the play out in front of you so that you can get your guidance. Listening to pre-recorded guidance journey meditations, great at the beginning, but if you're wanting guidance, you need to be able to get into a clear mind, no narrative state, when you are just observing the guidance that is happening in front of you, that is frequency, that is going to answer every single question that you have. And these are the readings that I do for people's businesses. I'm going into this state, I'm going in and I'm reading what it is that you want answers for. How is your business working? How is it going to look in the future? What's the forecast of your business? What can you do differently? How can you change and enable to make your business what it came here to be? Your business is conscious. It is part of you. It has chosen you to be the bringer down to earth. So all of this is absolutely phenomenal. I believe everyone is a powerful creator. When we go through the dragon portal, which is just on the edge of the world as we know it, is on the horizon, under the rainbow, when we go into the dragon portal, you are in the safety of the wing of ceremony. You go under the wing of ceremony. You are then able to learn how to manifest, how to create your world on purpose. When you learn how to do that and how to listen for guidance, you have then stepped into the world of utopia. Further than that, you are able to rise above that, look down on the earth as the observer, and step into the galaxies and meet the galactic dragons, who are 10 times the size of the manifesting dragons that are going to take you through the rainbow's edge. In other words, the 8 dragons that I have here. Then you are able to lift up and go beyond the galaxy and go into God space, conscious God space, being enlightened, where even though your feet are still on the ground, even though you're still living this life, everything is workoutable, creatable, because you know how this works. You are being guided. You are asking for guidance, and you are most certainly 100% able to get it, and you are getting it. If I can teach my kids, if I can teach my clients, if I am listening to guidance myself and asking all sorts of questions all the time, then that is possible for you. I believe 100% this is possible for you, and this is what you are capable of. Very effective. Very, very doable. I'm going to love you and leave you. Enjoy your cards, enjoy your messages, feed back to me what you've heard and what your actions will be this week.